Do you walk in? I don't know. No, we can just go. I'll stand up though. Hi, I'm Angela. I'm the student dietitian.
Hello, Angela. I'm Carol.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How's your day been so far?
A little bit anxious about coming to see you.
Well, that's very reasonable. It's always nervous coming to see someone. So the session today will just be a short one, about 15 minutes. So I'll just get to know the reasons why you're here, and then we can kind of delve into maybe some changes or anything like that.
Yes,
you need
that
to do.
sounds
Is that
good.
okay? Do you mind if I write a few notes
No.
just on a few
Absolutely fine.
key things? So could you please tell me the reason why you're actually here today?
Well, I'm not very good at eating breakfast, and I feel that it's a meal I should be eating. So that's why I've come to see if you can help me change my eating plans, I guess, thoughts.
So what are your current feelings around breakfast?
Well, I work, so it's just to wake me up in the morning.
So what time do you start work?
I usually get there about 8 in the morning.
So you are wanting to have breakfast, or could you tell me
Well,
a bit more about
at
it?
the moment, I literally just run out the door with a tea or a coffee in my hand.
And what are your current feelings around that?
Well, I know it's not good because I know at work by about 11 o'clock I'm craving food, and it's often sweet, sugary stuff.
So would you mind if I ask a bit about your living situation? Do you have family, kids, husband?
It's just my husband and I.
Just your husband and you? And are you usually in charge of food, shopping?
We share it a bit.
You share it? And you said you work. Where do you work?
I work at a school. I'm a teacher.
School? You're a teacher? And how's that?
That's good. Busy.
So do you want to tell me why, well, maybe the reasons that are stopping you from having breakfast?
Oh, just time. I'm always, go organise, get dressed, run out the door, and I'm gone. I don't have time to just sit down and relax. And I tried having toast, but then you eat it too quickly and it sort of sits inside your chest, and then you feel revolting. So I just know it's not a good thing not to have breakfast, but
you're just
busyness just overrides
pumped on
it.
time. So could you tell me, do you have any reasons you might want to have breakfast?
Well, I know it's good for me, and I know that we should have breakfast, and also I just feel too tired by the middle of the morning, and I've sort of looked into it a bit, and I think it's eating breakfast. I've tried to change a little bit with toast and things, but that was okay.
Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I tried the sourdoughs. I've tried the grain ones with the seeds and things, but sometimes that makes me feel a bit sick.
Because you were rushing and eating so quick, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any other reasons why you might?
Just health.
Health?
Just health, really.
So where, or did somebody, or is there a specific channel or newspaper or something that told you?
I just researched it. I've just seen it. It's pretty common out there in the world of health, and that breakfast is a very important meal.
So can I just check in that you're probably wanting to have breakfast and make this change, but you're pushing on time, and you've tried to make a few changes such as the toast and the sourdough, but then you got a bit of indigestion that was sitting there because you were rushing. But you would really like to maybe think of a few ways to actually have breakfast.
I was hoping that you'd give me some suggestions. I know I quite like yogurt, but then it's all, you eat that quickly, and then you have coffee or tea on top of that, and it actually doesn't make you feel great first thing in the morning. So I'm hoping that you might give me some things that I can implement that'll help me make it quick and easy, but also healthy and nutrition.
Well, we can definitely do that. So have you had any ideas yourself on any changes you think you could do? Do you have any ideas, or are you wanting me to come up with some?
I've tried, as I said, I tried some yogurt and fruit, and that was fine, but it sort of, I don't know, still didn't make me feel like I'd actually eaten anything.
Still feeling hungry?
Yeah, still at 11:30. But when I had that, it probably wasn't quite as bad. But I didn't crave the sugars after that. But and I find porridge probably a little bit heavy first thing in the morning, but I don't know. I haven't really tried it, but I just thought I might because it takes a long time to cook, and I just don't think I have the time to do that. So I was, that was one thing I thought, but I haven't tried it, so I don't really know how I'd feel. So I'm open for suggestions.
Oh, so I do have a few ideas which have worked, or previous clients have said have worked really well for them, which have also been in a similar situation, rushed on time. So would you want to hear a few
Yes,
of those
please.
ideas?
Mm-hmm.
So I know you were talking about the oats, and you said that takes a long time to prepare. Have you ever thought of trying overnight oats? So you do it the night before, you put it in a container, a jar, put in the oats, milk, water. Can you drink milk?
Yes.
Yes. You put that in, put it in the fridge, and then you just grab the container the next day and take it to work with you, and you could probably eat that when you're there, so you're not rushing in the morning.
Is it cold?
Well, it is, but you can heat it up in the microwave. It can be eaten warm or cold.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that sounds good.
Maybe another idea is the mini breakfast quiches. Do you like eggs?
Yes.
So you could prepare a few of those maybe at the start of the week with, I don't know if you like bacon or vegetables and things like that.
Bit of a mix.
So you could prepare those and have those just in the fridge and just take a few of those to work. Can you think has that stimulated any ideas?
That's broadened my ideas quite a lot because otherwise you just think toast, cereal, and I don't like the cereals, the packet cereals.
Yeah.
No, that sounds good. It's worth trying anyway.
So, can you think of any more ideas? Which?
No, not really, because I probably would have tried them before I came to you if I'd been able to think about them.
That's a great point. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident in yourself are you that you could make this change?
Yes, I think I could be probably an 8.
An 8? So why are you an 8 instead of a 5?
Because the two things you gave me, I can prepare the night before, which means that I have the time after work. I can be organised, and it's not going to stress or rush me in the morning.
That's fantastic. So, how realistic do you think it is that you could implement these changes?
I think I'd probably only be able to do it maybe 3 times a week to start off with.
3 times a week?
Because I'd say the little quiche things. I'd make a batch and then have them over a couple of days.
Because you might get a bit sick of it if you have it every day. So,
but I think if I could do it 3 times a week, that would be a good working week.
Oh, that's a fantastic start. We could try 3 times a week, and you think the quiches would probably be the more suited?
No, I'll try both, but the quiche would go over a couple of days, and then the porridge one. Is it like a bircher muesli style sort of thing?
That's another idea. If you can make overnight bircher muesli.
Yeah.
So, are there any barriers that might prevent you from trying to make these changes, or?
No, I think I could probably. I guess the thing that I would wonder though, whether my stomach would feel eating things like that first thing in the morning when I haven't really been having things. Would that make me feel unwell or?
So it'll be a bit of trial and error to see how it goes.
Exactly.
Okay, well, so you came into this session wanting to start incorporating breakfast, but you were feeling very pushed on time, rushed, and when you tried to make things in the morning, you felt stressed and then got indigestion and things like that. So, but you're really wanting to do it so you can have more energy, not get so hungry and crave the sugar and be snacking throughout the day.
Yes, exactly.
So between now and next session, you're going to try and do some of these meal preps, such as the Bircher muesli, the quiches, or the oats, 3 times a week. You said you think's realistic.
Yes.
And are there any other questions or anything?
No, I think that's a manageable goal for me to try and work towards.
Well, that's
no,
good.
I'm happy with that. Thank you for the advice.
That's fantastic. Well, if you don't have any other questions, that's all for our session today, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, this is so bad. How do I stop it?